My name is Christian Rivera Nolan, and I'm going to try to keep this video quick because the other times I've tried recording this video for you, I've been going over time. So I'll try to keep this under 5 minutes. A little bit about me. I am a graduating senior here at San Francisco State, a double major, Latino-Latina studies, as well as biophysiology. And the reason that I'm interested in this program is because I think it's a great way to impact a lot of students in a short amount of time and have a very authentic connection with those students. So that's why I'm specifically looking into this program. So part A says, what does it mean to be a good role model? How are you a good role model? And what are techniques that you use to connect with students? So with being a role model, I don't believe in the saying or the adage of do as I say and not as I do. I think to be a good role model, you should do good. You should put your money where your mouth is. You should lead by example. So I think kind of in a sense by going to college from, kind of coming from a similar area that these students come from, and by being, speaking like them and sharing some of the same struggles as them, and then going to college and graduating college and doing pretty well and trying to give back to my community, I think that in itself is being a good role model. But if you're asking about how do I connect with students, for me, I'm a writer. I write a lot of poetry. That's something that's very important to me, and I think I do wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm very forthcoming with my struggles and my family's struggles and what we've gone through, our personal struggles and kind of the experience, strength, and hope that we've gotten from that struggle. And that's something that I use a lot actually when I'm working with students, especially students that have had a hard time feeling like they belong in general, because that was me for a long time. I was a dyslexic student. I was constantly being shuttled between house and house because of my parents' divorce. I was dealing with, there's a lot of turmoil at home, especially when I was growing up. And it kind of impacted me, especially in my middle and high school years. Scholastically, I'm doing as well as I could have. So I think I'm very honest about that, but I also like to articulate to the students, what an impact college has been for me. What an opportunity, it's an opportunity that a lot of us have if we choose to pursue that, and that all the opportunity and the different things that we do and how the world kind of just opens up for you when you take advantage of these opportunities. And that's something that I want to share with these students. If I can connect with at least, one of them, right, then it's worth it. Then my time in this program is worth it. I mean, I'm going to connect with more of them ideally, but if just one of them hears me and really makes that connection with me and says, I think I do want to go to college after all. Can you help me? Can you help guide me and walk me through a little bit? I think that's going to make a world of difference in someone's life. So part B of your question is, imagine you are talking to a middle or high school student. How would you explain your journey to an experience of college? And how would you inspire our student to want to go to college? I've done this a lot. I've been a part of multiple organizations, student organizations. I've done a lot of different outreach with at-risk youth. And for me, I just tell them my story. I tell them how, for me, I was fortunate enough in my family that I grew up kind of with this idea of I was going to go to college, because that was just kind of always put in my head. But I didn't know the process. I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't try as hard in high school and middle school as I should have, or as I could have, right? But then I kind of tell them, that when I finally did get to college, that my world just opened up and I got out of my shell, and I think I really found myself. Maybe I was a bit of a late bloomer, but I found myself and I found my passion, and it really lit a fire for me, right? And that's so important. So for me, if I'm sitting down, I'm telling a student, I want to share with them my struggles, but also my triumphs. That's something I'm big on that was shared with me when I really needed it the most, was this idea of a growth-oriented mindset, right? The growth-oriented mindset is, as opposed to maybe not knowing something and not asking for help and just, being like, oh, I don't know it, or I'm dumb and I'm not good enough and I won't know it and I'm going to fail. I'll just fail. It's more saying, I might not understand it right now, but that doesn't mean I can't. I will learn. I will work hard. I'm going to ask for help. Learning to ask for help for people to help me, or go to tutoring and figure it out and keep kind of grinding it out and building. We're about to come in on 5 minutes already. So with that, I'm running out of time. I'm looking forward to a phone call, email. I'm open to a follow-up interview, whatever you all would like to do. Thank you.